Okay, good morning, everyone. So my name is Mohammed Shavez, and I'm a third-year student in UBD. I'm taking sociology and anthropology, so that's the study of ethnic groups. Yeah. Anyways, my talk will not be related to that, not that much. So I love animals. I don't know about you guys, but I love animals. I'm sure most of you have pets, cats, dogs, rabbits. I don't know what else, maybe. So I love animals since I was a kid, watching Nat Geo, Animal Planet. So I've been, very interested in wildlife. But, those places are in South America, Africa. I can't go there, So I went behind my house once, the Bruneian jungle. Wow, I was amazed. I saw so many birds, squirrels, and I started to go to other jungles and started to see more and more wildlife. I used to go alone, while I was in St. Andrews in Form 5, which was just a few years ago. And then people started to get interested in my work, and I started to have a bigger team. So when we made a nice team, we call ourselves One Stop Brunei Wildlife. It's like your one-stop portal to see animals of Brunei. So basically, we're a group of people. We go to the jungles of Brunei, take photos of animals, plants. We share it on Instagram, Facebook. And then we also have an education program whereby we go to the schools of Brunei and give free talks to kids. Because we need to teach Bruneians what's in Brunei, So that's what we do. And I will be showing you some interesting photos today. And my main topic will be poaching. Poaching. What is poaching? I'm sure anybody knows what poaching is, yeah? Okay, poaching is basically someone or some people going into the jungle, killing the animals, taking them, and selling them. Either killing them for their meat or their parts, or keeping them as pets. That's poaching, taking them out from the jungle. Now let me give you some examples, some foreign examples and some local examples. Could you go to the back, please? Now what is this? This is the gentle giant, the elephant, one of the world's heaviest mammals. It can be up to, few tons, maybe 10 tons. So it's one heavy animal. But what do the people want it for? You see those white tusks? Yes. There you go. So people kill elephants for their tusks. They have some kind of medicinal value. Scientifically, there is no value. So it's $1 million business. There are groups of these mafia gangs and helicopters and corruption, the government, so it's a big business. It's huge business. So it's not easy to control. People are trying to fight it, but it's very tough. So see how they killed the elephant? Look how they killed it. What they did was, the elephant is huge, so they shot it first a few times. Elephant still doesn't die. Maybe they shot the leg, and then the elephant went down, and then they chainsaw the head alive. So there you can see they're trying to cut the head off and everything. It's a very sad thing. I've seen some videos. I won't show them today or pictures, but can you imagine the pain the elephant goes through? Chainsaw is something very slow, yeah? Yeah, and look, what's the sad part? Look at these two kids. Yeah, they're getting involved with this business. This is just very sad. I'll give you some statistics. In the 1930s, most of you were not there were around 7 to 8 million elephants roaming in Africa. Now there are only around 300,000, which is not even 500,000. 30 to 40,000 elephants are dying every year. One elephant can be what? Almost 100 grand maybe, or maybe more. So can you imagine how big business this is? It sounds like I'm promoting them, but no, it's really bad. So can you imagine the fast rate they're going extinct? But however, there is some good news. Everybody knows Leonardo DiCaprio, yeah? The Titanic guy, yeah. Anyways, he has done a very good thing. He, along with some other young, enthusiastic wildlife conservationists, they made a petition to protect the elephants in a, I don't have my, I don't remember correctly, but I think something to do with elephants' ivory being traded from Zimbabwe to Thailand, something like that. Anyways, within a few days, there were a few million people who signed that petition, and it worked. So things can work. Now, look at this. What do you see? This is the Sumatran Tiger with his hands on one of the wires, the traps. Now, the poachers put the trap in the jungle. They leave it for a few days. They want to catch the tiger or they want to catch other animals. But they see it after a few days. So imagine this tiger might have been there for 5 days. Can you look at the face? Maybe he's exhausted. He wants some water. Look at the hand. There's no doctor there to give him an injection to cool down. No, he's suffering or she is suffering. Now, there were around 8-9 species of tigers. Some have gone extinct, like the Caspian tiger, the Javanese tiger, and the Bali tiger. They're extinct. They're no more in the zoos. They're gone. This is the Sumatran tiger. There are only around 400 left on the island of Sumatra. And you know how crowded that island is? So now why do they kill tigers? For the skin. It's beautiful. They want it, as a carpet or something. They use their bones and private parts for medicinal values. It's big business again. So it's very sad. It's a very, very sad thing. Now, you can't see this picture very clearly, but there are a lot of cages. You know what's inside? Bears, sun bears. Bears in cages. Now you're thinking, why are bears in cages? Why would poachers not kill them straight away? Poachers do kill them in the end. So what do they do with them? In the start, they put them there and they take the bile out from their, bile duct here. It's used again for medicinal values. If it's used for so many medicinal values, I wonder why so many people are not cured, but that's a different debate. But can you imagine the pain? They have to be in a small cage, bile taking out, food problem. I'm sure they're not that well looked after as well. So they go through so much pain. This has happened even on Borneo. I don't know in Brunei, but it has happened on Borneo. But it happens a lot in China and Thailand. Pretty sad. So the sun bear is the world's smallest bear. It's found in Brunei. That's the only species of bear found in Brunei. So let's protect our animals. Now let me just give you quick statistics. Tiger population has gone down by 97% in the last 50 years. 97%. You can do your maths later. There are only around 3,200 tigers left around the world. Only 350 Sumatran tigers left. 500 Siberian tigers, which is in Russia. They're the world's biggest tigers. They're huge. And then 1,500 Bengal tigers, which live in India, Bangladesh, and some in Nepal. So you can see the Javanese, Caspian, and Bali are extinct. Now, do you want the rest of the population to go extinct? Yes, zoos are there to see animals, but I like to see those documentaries on Nat Geo, seeing the tiger walk in the wild, or maybe go for a safari or something, I prefer that, not zoo or in the museum. Now, let me give you some examples of poaching in Brunei. Sad fact. What is this? This is not an armadillo, well, something like an armadillo, which everybody says. This is a pangolin, an anteater. In Malay, they call it tenggiling. Now, a pangolin is a scaly anteater. It eats up to 100 to 200,000 ants a night. It has no teeth. It is harmless. It's not going to kill you or anything. It's nocturnal, meaning it only comes out at night. Now, the problem is, when you touch it, right, it coils up. Now, that's a good self-defense. I think even a leopard can't really, in the wild, if leopards attack it, they can't really eat it. But that's the sad part. People can just pick it up and, take it. Now, what do they do with the pangolin? They eat the meat for medicinal values. They take the scales. The scales, they use it for jewelry and stuff like that. I don't think I want a pangolin necklace. Pretty sad. Okay, now this is a dead pangolin. Now, this was actually a roadkill, but I'll tell you what happened. So it died. Somebody called me at 1:30 a.m. Hi, Shavez, Adat, Tingling Mati, on the road. Can you come and take it? I said, okay. Check my petrol, quickly rushed there. It was dying. It was still alive, but it was dying. The leg was coming out. I had a bandage, but I don't know how to bandage a broken leg with the skin coming out. No, okay, I don't know how to do that. Okay, I'm not an expert. Anyways, there's no way it could have survived, even if I took it to hospital. It was just dying. And it's sad. When I was taking the pangolin, 2 cars went through me and said, "Tanggiling, berapa ringgit?" Meaning, how much? Hey, give us a tanggiling. I quickly put it in my car and rushed back. Went to my safe haven in my university, near the security guards. But anyways, the thing is, see, even a dead pangolin is worth thousands. They're sometimes sold for hundreds, or sometimes they're sold for $1,000, eaten as food. This is how they eat it. I don't think this looks appetizing. Yeah, but this is a picture taken from Borneo. It's pretty sad. Now, it is also saying that if you eat a pangolin, it improves the guy's libido and everything, but I don't know. I don't want to try it, and I don't think it's true. So it's pretty sad. Now, let me give you a quick fact. There are around 8 species of pangolins around the world. 2 are critically endangered. One is the Chinese pangolin found in China. The other one is the Sunda pangolin, which is found in Brunei. So the Brunei pangolin is in trouble. So let's not eat them to extinction. Cute, right? Yeah, that's the problem. Too cute. This is called the slow loris. In Malay, they call it kukang. Now, it's a very small primate, very cute, likes to eat insects and fruit, comes out at night only, morning sleeps, like that. I'm sure people have seen them on YouTube videos eating rice, something like that, which went viral, which is the problem. They were so cute, everybody wants it as a pet. Now, the problem is this. Brunei is such a small country. If you want a slow loris, then your friend wants a slow loris, then your auntie wants a slow loris, then your uncle wants a slow loris. Everybody wants a slow loris. What's left in the jungle? Right now, Brunei, they're actually a threatened species. Brunei, sometimes you can still see them in the wild, but that does not mean it's common. Brunei is just a small country, you see. Maybe there are only 100 or 200 slow lorises. So the thing is, if 100 slow lorises are taken out, what's left in the jungle? Yeah, what's left in the jungle? That's why we need to stop this trade. People don't know sometimes it's illegal. So sometimes my educational talks work and people do give them back and we rehabilitate and release. Now the problem with the slow loris is that it's the only poisonous primate. So if it bites you, you better go to the hospital. It might not kill you, but let's not try. But it will give you an infectious bite. So you have to go and, cure it. But the thing is, the pet owners don't want a poisonous primate, right? So the sellers take the teeth out while they're still conscious, no medicines, and alive. Look at the pain this baby loris goes through. Baby. Many die because of the pain and bacteria. Slide, yeah. Okay, now this is a leopard cat, kucing hutan. Leopard cat is one of the 5 species of cats found in Brunei. Now, people kill this. Why? Beautiful skin. Or keep it as a pet. Once I was going home after a jungle trip, I saw this guy stop, and he took this leopard with his net or something. I told him, you can't do it, you can't take it. I called the police. I couldn't. There was no signal, but it worked. And he left it. He just left the leopard cat like that. I took the leopard cat, but it wasn't breathing anymore. He squeezed it so hard. I called my professors. I called people. I couldn't really call properly, no signal. But so what I did was something which the scientists are very upset. Don't do it at home. I gave it a CPR. It survived, but then it hit me. I think it was saying thank you. So never mind. I'm happy the leopard cat survived. Shark. Now, sharks. Brunei is one of the few countries in the world where sharks are banned. So I'm very happy, thanks to the minister and the sultan, the sharks are banned. And yeah. But the problem is sometimes sharks are still being sold in Jerdong market or Kiangge. So the thing is, now why are they still killing it? Is it authorities? Is it education? I don't know. The thing is, this is a shark. Looks like a shark, right? The jaw shark. But what if I told you there are hundreds of species of shark? What if I told you this is a shark? How would the fishermen know this is a shark? So education is lacking and awareness. So we can't always blame the sellers. We have to educate them. Turtle eggs are being sold in Brunei. Come on, who has tried turtle eggs? I bet many of you have tried turtle eggs. I can't blame you. When I was a kid, I was also asked to try it. In sometime in government buildings, even private institutions, people do sell turtle eggs. Even now, I don't know how they do it, but they still do it, which is sad. Turtle eggs, they have 100 eggs laid. Maybe only 2 survive in the wild. So that's how important it is to save the turtle eggs. Oh, this one is being sold in, I don't know, they said you can sell it in Jerdong area and, meeting point, $10. You can see, it's going on in Brunei right now. This is online. Bear being sold in Jerdong. A Malayan sun bear being sold in Jerdong. A baby bear for 1.5K. I couldn't get it. I wouldn't buy it even if I had the money because it will create a market. So we did tell the authorities, but let's not go in details there. But anyways, nothing happened much with the bear. Maybe it's sold for its... Nobody's going to keep it as a pet. It's very difficult to keep it as a pet. They must have eaten it or taken its parts. Some of the statistics this year from my club, we saw 11 pangolins being sold online. I got 4 successfully for free after I talked to the poachers, gave them a nice certificate. They were happy. Other 6, 7, I couldn't get them. They died. They were eaten. 15 solo oryx were being sold. I got around 5, so I'm very happy. 1 or 2 bears were being sold because there were 2 cases in 2 weeks. 2 leopard cats sold online for a few $1,000s. 100 plus turtle eggs sold, hundreds. Where do they get them? I'm not sure. Maybe from Sabah, maybe from Brunei, maybe both. 12 sharks, personally, I saw them in different markets. And hundreds of birds are being sold everywhere. So this is happening in Brunei. However, this all can change through education. Giving talks to kids, giving them posters that this animal is endangered, you can't keep this, and this, so and so. It has actually worked. People have called me after my talks like, hey, my child told me skukang cannot be kept as a pet. Can you take it? I took it. Rehabilitated it. Somebody said, hey, we have a pangolin. We don't want to sell it. Can you take it? Somebody called, hey, we have a snake. You see, education does work, and it can help. We need to spread more educational awareness. Before I finish this talk, let me say one thing. We are the voice of the voiceless. What I mean is the tiger, which hand was being trapped, he has no voice. The only voice he has is of pain and death. That's it. He's struggling. Same with the elephant who's being chainsawed alive. He has no voice. We are the voice. The pangolin being put alive in the boiling pot, he has no voice. Maybe the voice of it moaning and dying. That's the only voice it has. So we are the voice of the voiceless, and you guys can make a difference. So I love animals of Brunei. Let's protect them, and so can you.